Good morning, everyone. I hope all your weekends went well. Don't forget to turn in assignments 3.2 and 3.3 right here up in front of the class. So, last week we talked about Say on Pay, and we talked about how all of that information ties in to the capstone that all of you guys have been working so hard on. So, I know that this week we're going to continue that process. We're going to keep looking at Module 3, and we're going to really look at how our decisions play a role and impact everyone around us and a lot of stakeholders that you would not usually expect. So now to go over the agenda for today, we're going to first touch on the 2MC, which we will get into shortly. Then we're going to talk about the poverty simulation that you guys all completed as homework. And then we're going to move on to the customer activity. And then lastly, we're going to do looking back and looking forward. So for the 2MC, what this is about is it's a holiday season and you're the father or mother of 3 children and you want to get them a gift. You've been really strapped for cash, so you don't know how you're going to make it work, but they've mentioned that they wanted a fire truck. So you go to the store and you see the 5 brands of fire trucks, which you can see on the screen. Now, the fire truck looks the same, but you also know this background information is going to play a role on which brand you choose. Each brand represents a different set of values, and it's really important to choose what you believe in. What we're going to do is, once I'm done giving instructions, there's 5 posters around the room. You guys are going to separate and go to the brand which you believe in most, and afterwards you're going to talk about why you chose it and what values played a role in your decision. So go ahead, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Go to the poster that you agree with. Okay, John, would you be able to talk about why you chose brand 1 and how that's important to you and what values you chose? Okay, thank you. Would anyone else want to talk about why they disagree and why they chose a different brand, or maybe they want to switch and that explanation geared them more towards brand 1 again? Okay, yeah, definitely. So, as you can see, your values don't always align, which is totally okay, but it's important to recognize how they play a role in decisions like this. So, right now, it's just purchasing a fire truck, different brand for a different price. But when you get into the real world, making decisions on the values that you think are important is something that you should be able to do. Now, we're going to move on to the poverty simulation, so everyone go ahead and take your seats.
That was really good.